Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to speed up and improve the battery life on your Galaxy S9. Now trust me, I've used this phone after rebooting it, and man, does the battery life suck if you don't do these steps, and this improves it dramatically. So let's go over everything that you need to know so that you're all set up. So first and foremost, if you go into settings and then go to the very bottom on about phone, I'm going to raise it up just so you don't see any information I don't want you to. And we go here, you're going to go to software information. And then from software information, you're going to hit build number repeatedly until you become a developer. Apparently now they also have you enter in your super secret password, which I just did. And now you are a developer. So now that I'm a developer, at the very bottom right here, I can now change a few settings. So let's go into developer options. And you don't want to change anything here unless I tell you to, because if you do change something the wrong way, then yes, you can mess up your phone. This is also a way to have fun with people if you want to, but let's not get into that. So first and foremost, you're going to go to the drawing category. And there's three things in the drawing category that say animation and scale. You're going to change all three of those to 0.5. Now what this does is it tells your phone, hey, I know you can do everything in a second, but I actually want you to do it in half a second. And you're already going to notice a dramatic shift in your phone's movement. So that's going to be one of the first things. Second thing is under connections. Now under connections, you go to location. In location, you go under improved accuracy, and Bluetooth is actually always running even if you have Bluetooth turned off, and that is because of Bluetooth scanning. So if you turn this off, this will now make your battery life a bit better, and Bluetooth is not always constantly running in the background. The next part is going to be under the advanced features. Now Samsung has a whole lot of advanced features, and some you might not ever even use. Now with these, I will show you the ones that I recommend using and not using, but you can choose which ones you want to. First and foremost, I do turn the one-handed mode feature on. It's a really great feature in my opinion, and really simple and easy for one-handed use, especially with the S9 Plus. I do leave on the fingerprint sensor gesture, quick camera. Now what do I turn off? I turn off swipe to capture. Don't really need that, and you can see what each one does if you want to go into it more. So I turn off the smart alerts, the direct call, the easy mute. I leave on swipe to call because I do like that feature. I leave on direct share, and I also do like video enhancer. Here is also a part that you want to make sure to turn on if you have a screen protector on your phone or are wearing gloves. Touch sensitivity, this will allow you to use your phone with gloves, or even if you have a screen protector on there. So those are the settings that I would change. If you get accessories for the phone, you can play with the accessories, but that's going to be the biggest things that I recommend you do. And again, you can go through more advanced features if you know about them. Overall, the other thing you're going to want to do is, if you don't use the edge display, you can turn those off. And so you can just go into display and then go to edge screen and then turn these features off. Again, if you don't use them, this will save you battery life. Speaking of battery life, one of the other things you want to do is to block accidental touches. What this does is it makes sure that your phone doesn't go off in your pocket, which again could slow down the process of draining your battery. So this will definitely help out with that. And finally, one of the biggest things you should just know about the phone is that you always want to have dark wallpapers. Black wallpapers can save you about 15% battery life on average. So the more darker colors you use, the darker themes you use, if you do want to use some of Samsung's themes, the darker themes, the longer battery life you will have. But now the phone does have its own device manager. Now this does differ depending on your carrier, but most device managers will be on the phone right there. And if you go under battery and go to the very bottom, you can actually see any unmonitored apps. Now these apps normally run in the background at all times. But say if you don't use an app, say if you don't really need to have say Facebook Messenger running at all times, well, then you can make it so that it doesn't have that permission to always be running in the background and get your battery draining that quickly. So things like that, you can actually allow which apps are unmonitored and remove apps if you want them to be removed. So the final and last thing you want to do is to every once in a while optimize your phone. And right here is optimized now, but you can actually have a little widget. So I would recommend using a widget, and that is right here, device manager, or sorry, device maintenance. And you just hit that button and it will optimize your phone so it will run quicker. Now finally, I do recommend restarting your phone at least once a week. Now depending on your version of the phone, that might come built into auto restart. On mine, I have it set to auto restart every Wednesday at 2 a.m. And then it just restarts the phone. That will also save you battery life. And finally, the last thing that you want to save you battery life is, of course, using wireless charging. Wireless charging will help you out battery life wise if you use it charging that way every night instead of directly plugging in. All right, guys, hopefully you did like these features. If you did, please give a thumbs up down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.